Merry Brewmas, everyone! To show my appreciation for the immense amount of support you've all given me in 2021, I wanted to do something special for you guys this holiday season. So, welcome to the 12 Days of Brewmas, where I'll be posting a Christmas-themed video every single day for 12 days straight, and at the end of the 12 days, I'll be picking 4 random subscribers to choose whatever they want from the Reddit Brew merch store. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed and comment a Christmas tree emoji in the comments below. I will also be donating all profit I earn from my merch store for the month of December to the food bank to help families in need in my area. But without further ado, let's merrily prance on into the Reddit stories. Entitled woman thinks I took her unpurchased product. It's Hobby Lobby, early December. I find an employee to ask for a location of an item. He sighs dejectedly that someone is speaking to him, but he gives me the aisle number and I'm off on my way. Hopefully this will be a quick trip. I reach the aisle in question and see the item on the bottom shelf. There's 3 left. My wife told me to buy more than 1, so we're in good shape. The only problem is there's a group of 3 women standing directly in front of them. I decide to just wait patiently. If they buy all 3, I can tell my wife they were out of stock legitimately and not have to stand in the holiday checkout lines. After a minute or so, they notice me standing there and then step to the other side of the aisle, grabbing 1 pitcher. Okay, I'm standing in line, but the missus will be happy. I immediately step forward and grab the remaining 2 and go to leave. But I hear a voice. We were planning on buying all 3 pitchers. Oh, I'm sorry, but you only grabbed 1. My wife sent me here specifically for this. Yes, that's also why we came here. There's 3 of us. Do you expect us all to share this pitcher? I'm not sure. I'm just here to buy this and go home. You could ask if they have any more in the back. There's never any in the back. Don't you think it's pretty rude to force your way past us to buy the last 2 of the item we were trying to buy? Is she serious? Have a great day, ma'am. The ma'am was meant sincerely, but she seemed to take it the wrong way. I make my way up front, and by some miracle, there's only 2 people ahead of me. I get in line, and right as I'm next in queue, I hear the Sharon's voice again. That man forced his way past us and took those pitchers. We were just about to buy them. I turn and see her speaking to an older looking gentleman who looks like he's hating every second of the interaction. He sighs and walks over to me. Is this true, sir? I look over his shoulder at the woman who is just smiling at me. I explain the whole situation to the man and he tells me to have a nice day and points me to the next open register. The lady loses it at this point, but luckily directs her rage at the manager. I check out and walk outside towards my car. I wish this were the end, but as I'm approaching my car, I hear this woman huffing and puffing behind me. You're ruining my family's holidays. We make Christmas candles every year. I'm going to call my husband down here. I get in my car and start it up, and she stands directly behind my car while using her phone. I glance over my shoulder to double check, and then drive out the open parking spot in front of me and head home. We don't have Hobby Lobby where I live, but we do have a store called Michael's, and it's essentially the exact same thing. And oh my sweet baby Jesus and the Star of Bethlehem, is that place ever a grounds for Karens? I know I've said it in the past that coffee shops are where Karens spawn, but I think they actually mainly spawn at craft stores. And the awful thing is that the Karens are usually the ones working there. They are the HOA of Mod Podge and Glitter. Rank has its privileges. It was the week before Christmas, and I was flying home to New Jersey from a business trip to California. When I got to the departure lounge, I ran into an old friend from high school. He was a first lieutenant in the army, coming home on leave. He said we should ask the gate agent to switch our seats so we could sit together. I said, I can do better than that. I was traveling so much for my job that I had tons of frequent flyer miles. I cashed some in and upgraded both of us to first class. We had just settled into our seats when an Air Force major and his wife entered the plane and approached my friend. Lieutenant, are you traveling on orders? No, sir. I'm going home on leave. Is this guy traveling with you? Maybe he thought we were a couple. This was before don't ask, don't tell. Not really, sir. We're old friends and just happen to be on the same flight. Did you and your friend get upgrades to first class? Yes, sir. We did. Well, you're in our seats. My friend produced his boarding pass, which showed he was in his assigned seat. The major explained that, regardless of the boarding pass, as a senior officer, he and his wife were entitled to first-class seats, and we would have to move. That was when the flight attendant came over and asked what the problem was. The major said that he had asked the gate agent for an upgrade and was told none were available. But now, he sees they upgraded a lieutenant and this civilian. As a superior officer, regardless of branch of service, he had priority and was claiming those seats. The flight attendant said, "Gentlemen, please stay in your assigned seats. Major, please proceed to your seats in coach. You are blocking other passengers." The major started arguing about rank and military protocol. He claimed he had the right to order the lieutenant out of his seat. It's never been clear to me how this clown thought he could order me to do anything. The flight attendant asked him again to take his seat, and he kept arguing. Finally, she said, "If you are so concerned with rank, I will get the pilot. He's a colonel in the Air Force Reserve, and I am sure he will be happy to order you to exit the airplane and discuss this with the gate agent." The major stared at her for a moment, then realized she wasn't bluffing. Before moving to his seat, he demanded my friend's name and unit so he could report him. I don't know if he ever did, but my friend never heard another word about it. Now, I do not know anything about the army or ranks because I am from Canada and that is not near as prominent here as it is in the US, but I'm pretty sure that military officials and rank does not work like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to pull rank outside of work, even on lieutenants, and especially not on regular civilians. Like, who does this guy think he is? This is the problem with people that join the army or the police force for the wrong reasons, and that is they only join it just to get a false sense of entitlement and a false sense of superiority, and then they abuse it, and it just makes other people look bad that are in the same field. It's disgusting. Like, get your power tripping ass hattery out of here. Entitled coworker, too good for a gift card. So, as Christmas is approaching, my work, before I started working there, used to buy everyone booze for Christmas. But because it's too complicated to get everyone's favorites, they started handing out gift cards for $30 for ASDA, a major UK supermarket, so people could buy what they wanted instead. Now, we also get yearly bonuses as well, usually between 5 to 10%, depending on how well we have done with certain aspects of our jobs. So, today they gave us our gift cards and everyone was happy with it, apart from one temp who has been there since November 1st. He started ranting and raving about how it wasn't enough. Why would I want this? Fuck big corps, etc. So he goes and makes his big statement and goes and pins his gift card to the notice board, storms off, shouting anyone can have it if they are dumb enough to support these monsters. So me and a guy I work with took it and went to ASDA and lunch. Bought $30 worth of food for the food bank that our work donates food to every Christmas. Well, we've just been sat in the break room and this coworker has just been in to get his gift card back and is now fuming that someone has stolen it off the notice board. Not sure what he was expecting when he said someone can take it. Bruh, you reap what you sow, my dude. That guy could have easily done the exact same thing that OP and their coworker did by using the gift card to donate instead of making a huge scene. But now he has no gift card, and that is his rightful karma. If he continued to complain about how someone quote-unquote stole his gift card, my petty ass suggests that OP put on a big production and say, well, you said, what am I going to do with this? So I figured that obviously others need the food more than you. So, coworker and I went to the grocery store on our break to help out people that are less fortunate than you. Since, you know, you didn't know what to do with free groceries. Great googly moogly. I see that asshats are going to be the running theme of Broomis. But anyways, that is all for me today. I hope you enjoyed those entitled people stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of Broomis. Bye!